Hey, what's up, everybody? Ron Harris here. It's Sunday, and over in Portugal, they just wrapped up another Olympia qualifier, the Mr. Big Evolution Pro, in a stunning upset. Nathan DeAsha, the prophecy from the UK, beat William Bonac from Netherlands. William, a Mr. Olympia runner-up, a two-time Arnold Classic champ. It really shows you these pre-contest predictions that Bonac was going to have it in the bag. They mean nothing. Nothing matters until the show's actually going on, and you can see what's happening. Nathan DeAsha first, William Bonac second, Emir Omaragic third, Christian Wolski from Poland fourth, Anthony Gel fifth. Let's take a look at some footage, guys. So let's look at the judging first of all. Okay, let's take this banner away. All right, so this was the top three. Everybody got a chance in the middle. But here we could see Emir, the youngster, fantastic condition. William Bonac, pretty good condition. I've seen him tighter than this for sure. And Nathan, this really might be the best Nathan DeAsha I've ever seen, which, considering he was winning most of his shows a few years ago, although he was even winning shows last summer, a guy that's torn two biceps in the last couple of years, and a guy who's, I guess he's probably late 30s by now. He's still in his prime. He's still killing it out there. Look at that. Wide, thick, dense. And you can't blame the coach because they both had the same coach. William and Nathan both had Boss of Outlaw Stefan Kienzel, who I interviewed on this channel about a week and a half ago. But man, very impressed with Nathan. I feel like he won this on his superior width, size, condition. You know, William is no joke. William is still very good. Is William as good as he was a few years ago? I'd say no. This is not the best William Bonac. William, when he was taking second to Brandon Curry at the Olympia, I believe it was that was a 2018 show, 2019 show. And he won the Arnold a couple times. This footage is from Nick Strength and Power, who got it from the live stream. I'd say subscribe to Nick Strength and Power, but odds are you already are subscribed to Nick Strength and Power. Emir got his chance there in the middle. Emir Omaragic from Germany. Very bright future ahead of Emir. Very consistent. He's had a few top three placings already this season. If the point system were in place, which it is not, I think Emir would be racking up enough points to get to the Olympia, even if he doesn't win anything this year. We continue on. Taking a look at the back shots. I think William leans back too far in his rear double bicep, casts part of his back in shadow. Same thing with the lats, but he leans back. I'd like to see him a little more upright in that pose. I think it would actually make the pose look better for him. Okay, Emir looking really good. We haven't seen Nathan in the middle yet. That's coming up in a second. After Emir, everybody got their chance because, I mean, this was clearly the top three. Christian Wolski fourth, Anthony Gel from France in fifth. Both of those young guys, and they are young guys, both in their 20s, making a lot of noise on this European pro circuit this spring and summer. Well, actually, we had Christian headed over to New York. I saw him at the New York Pro. Nathan's just fired up. Nathan is, he talks a lot of crap, but he backs it up. You can either consider him incredibly confident or arrogant. I guess it's just your own perception and point of view. But look at the width on him. Look at the shoulders and the back. You know, people like to talk about his long waist, and I've said that too. He's got a long torso. He's got a long waist. It doesn't really hurt him that badly. I mean, it didn't really hurt Dennis Wolf. Dennis Wolf won the Arnold Classic and got as high as third place at the Olympia. Was fifth place another time. Nathan, the question is going to be in the comments, I'm sure. You know, can Nathan get to the Olympia? We don't know. I mean, it doesn't look great, his chance of getting to the Olympia, because he got all the way to Orlando last year and they wouldn't let him into the USA. Got back on, had to turn around, go right back to the UK. But man, Nathan is looking fantastic. Stefan Kienzel, Boss of Outlaw, doing a great job with him. Final shot, that most muscular. Look how much wider he is than William. That's William's better version of the pose when he does that. Let's take a look at some of the online footage. There's some more stuff online with more of the guys, more different athletes, because I don't want this to be a three-man show. There were great athletes in many divisions. So this is from Daniel, Bodybuilders Without Borders. That's a great shot there. Nathan looks like he's about to cry. He's probably very happy. Super happy. Look at that. Giving William a big hug. There's Stefan up on stage, the boss of Outlaw. This was the classic. Stefan Matala, who, when Giles and I did our preview a few days ago, it's up on this channel for this show, we only talked about one guy in classic, Stefan Matala, because I didn't see anybody beating him. This guy looked really good too. This is Vahid Bhatbay. Probably saying his name completely wrong. I guess he's from India. This guy looks great too. But yeah, let's continue on. So some more footage. Oh, it's sideways. I don't like that. Oh, it's all sideways. Come on, Daniel, killing me. So I can't work with the sideways footage. So this was the top two in classic. Stefan versus Vahid. So Stefan should be a force at the Olympia. I don't know how well he'll do, but I've never seen this guy compete on U.S. soil. Interested in seeing that. Looks like he has most of the footage from. That's Stefan. Looks great. Let's go to another website. That was Bodybuilders Without Borders. Let's go to who is the best bodybuilder. So there's another look at your top three: Amir, William, and Nathan. Yeah, well, I'd say William is downsized a little bit. I see that leg used to be a little fuller. That left quad particular had a little better sweep and so forth. Now he's not bad. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he beat Beirut recently at the Impro show. But Nathan had him here. And on paper, William's got a much better track record than Nathan. Nathan does have more. I think he has more total wins than William. I think this is his 12th win. But most of those wins have been over in Europe because he hasn't been able to get over here since 2018. I remember seeing him win the New York Pro. I think that was 2018. Then he won the Cali Pro a week later. That's pretty far. A long distance shot there of the top six. It was a call out. So this is Carlos Carlau from Brazil. They call him, he's been called the Brazilian Nathan, which is kind of funny because Nathan's Nathan. But I do see some similarities between the physiques. This guy's on his way. So he was in that first call out. I'm guessing he ended up in sixth, just outside the top five. Look at the delts on him. Tremendous back width, shoulder width. Glutes are in. A little awkward with his posing, I'd say. His posing could be a little more polished. But boy, this guy's impressive. Carlos Carlau from Brazil. So here's William. The question was after judging back-to-back win, and no, he said this is an underdog story. Nathan was the underdog in this show. William has the superior track record. He just won a show. So it would have been no surprise if he had gone on to win this one. And some people were kind of upset. Why is he doing this? He's already qualified for the Olympia. Does he just need to take qualification away from somebody else? And, the fear. He was taking it away from Nathan, who, as we all know, it's unlikely he can get to the U.S. anyway. But he didn't take it away. Did not take the qualification away. Nathan got it. Got the win, the $15,000 U.S. And yeah, Stefan won the Classic against Vahid. Never heard of Vahid until today. Stefan keeps getting into controversies over is he trying to look taller, I think, when he weighs in? I think he's trying to stand up a little more on his feet. I want to see if we could see some of the 212, because the guy that we had picked for 212 was Nasser Muhammad from Kuwait, and he did end up winning. This is another guy. Yeah, Nasser, there he is. Nasser Sayed. On the score sheet said Nasser Muhammad, but Nasser Sayed won the 212. Second was Marco Rus. Marco's from Spain, from France, I believe, even though that sounds like a Spanish name to me. And who was third place? Elive Tom Moraes. Never heard of him before. Looks great, though. Good for him. Okay. I know we already looked at all this. Yeah. What's another website? Well, let's go to your questions. Let's go to your comments. I'll put some of the judging back up. There we go. All right, let's get to the comments. Hey, Darren, thanks for joining us. Would this Nathan beat Beirut? It's a good question. I don't know. Beirut's condition was pretty crazy, pretty impeccable. Nathan's legs are a little bit better. I don't know. It'd be pretty tough. It'd be tough to try to beat him, but I don't think Beirut's blew Nathan away at that last show by any means. The Flex Pro Italy. I think it was very close. Yeah, Nathan won. Do you see Stefan coming to the Olympia and beating guys like Ramon or Chris? No. I only say that because I don't think he has the size yet. I don't think he's big enough yet. Stefan will be third at the Olympia next to Breon. So that would put Breon in fourth. What about Wesley? You guys forgot about Wesley. Yeah, I mean, Classic, the Open Olympia and the Classic Physique Olympia are going to be insane this year. Don't I think Branch is one of the GOATs, the greatest of all time? Of course. He's second at the Olympia, won the Arnold Classic twice. So you decide to watch sideways footage. I don't want to hurt my neck. You help me where to find the list of events for the year? Yeah, sure. ifbbpro.com. ifbbpro.com. In fact, I'll go to that website and show you guys. It's a pretty great website. So I don't think a lot of you guys know that this website exists. I'm going to go to it in a second after this footage is over. Yeah. So let's see. I'm going to show you. Share screen. Now, or do I have to get rid of that? I got to get rid of that brand first. Okay, so this is ifbbpro.com, guys. If you ever want to see the schedule for upcoming shows, if you want to see results, they put the scorecards up, but just to look at the schedule, show you how useful this is. It's better organized now than it was even last year. So there's tabs on the left. If you only want to see which shows, because not every show has every division. So if you want to look at men's open bodybuilding, what shows we have for the whole year, start with the Arnold. See, we are now up to, right now, it's the Mr. Big Portugal Pro, July 7th. There's links to contact the promoter. There's a link to the website for each event over to the right that you click on. Next weekend's Vancouver. Weekend after that is Chicago, then Dubai, then Tampa, Texas. There's a master show in Florida. Another master show in Florida. My goodness. Italy Pro, not to be confused with the Flex Pro Italy. UK Pro, Legion Sports. I believe UK Pro. I think that's the last one you can qualify, or it might be the Italy Pro, because I know Legion Sports is going to qualify for next year's Olympia. So these shows are all qualifying for 2025 Olympia France. There's an Olympia, and these are all the post-Olympia shows. We got Romania, the Ben Weider Natural, another master show, the Prague, and another big man, another show in Spain. Good stuff. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So let's go back to the judging and your questions. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. ifbbpro.com. How much did Nathan win? It was $15,000 US. $15,000 US. Michael, top bodybuilding career, you don't really have too many years, so compete as much as possible. I say, get the money in the bank. Yeah, like Nathan last year, he did a bunch of shows. I think he won 2, and he placed in a couple others. But yeah, absolutely. You know, people say if you win one show, well, that was your Olympia qualification. Now you should sit back and wait till the Olympia, let somebody else get Olympia qualifications. Don't go to another show and maybe take it away from somebody else. This is not a team sport. It's every man for himself. Every bodybuilder up there is just like one serious injury or illness away from their career being over. So while you're able and your body's still in its prime, because the prime years in bodybuilding do not last long. Let's say 25 to 40 at most is average. I mean, for most guys, it's going to be like 30 to 35, the prime years for most guys. You don't have a lot of time. I mean, Dexter Jackson was an anomaly. He had a 20-year pro career. That is very, very rare. Most pro careers last, I'd say, between 2 to 5 years before either they're forced to retire because of injury or illness, or they haven't made enough money and they need to figure out something else and they just stop competing. But while you have this brief window as a pro where you can be winning shows and making money, why not do as much of it as you can? Why wouldn't you? I think you'd be foolish not to. You'd be doing yourself a disservice, because like I said, it's every man for himself. And once it's over, it's over. You got to figure out something else, supplement company, or you got to do something else. The actual competing part of it, it doesn't last for very long, because your body can only take so much for so long. And this is a very, very demanding sport on the human body. Let's see what else we got on Instagram. Go to Nathan's web. Let's go to Nathan's. Let's see what Nathan's got going on. Nathan being the winner. I wonder if he's got any good stuff up there now. Okay, let's go to Nathan DeAsha's Instagram. If you guys see any good Instagram pages with stuff you want to take a look at, let me know. Stuff that we can all look at together. So here we go. This is Nathan's. Some of his meals leading up. You can see all these stories up here. He had a lot of stories going on. Body in the lobby. Going west on him. I'm not sure what that is. One day out. Yeah, he's been doing his YouTube channel. He's been doing some good updates. Let's see. That was the hotel room. Football. Someone's trying to talk to him about the football, the soccer, pro soccer matches going on. He's got other stuff to worry about. So that was Nathan, I guess, in his hotel room before the show. It's pretty. This is what we call flat lighting. This is just the fluorescent lighting. He looks that good in regular lighting, which is not complimentary at all. There's Dave Hoffman. I don't know what that is. Everybody's reposting the footage. Kevin Emmons. Oh, this is Nathan's. Is this Nathan's shirt? Body in the body? I don't know. Good question. What's he got here? So there's relaxing before the show. That was right after the win. Great shot there. Magic Eye. If they have anything up. Magic Eye Media. Just curious what they have going, what they have up there. Magic Eye Media. No, I thought they'd have more contest stuff. What else we got, Nathan? This is more what we call complementary lighting. That overhead sculpted lighting brings out a lot more of the detail. When someone's in really great shape, lighting like this just makes you look freaky. Crazy freaky. But this was 3 days ago. Yeah, he was ready. He was just full, dry, lean. When I saw this, I did see this a couple days ago, and I thought, yeah, I think he might have. I think he's going to get this one. So Bodybuilders Without Borders, Sulios have anything up? He's really good at contest coverage. Not this time. Must be busy today. I almost didn't do this video because I had just done the Ask Dr. T that was just up. Yeah, I wish this wasn't sideways. Well, let's look at let's see. So Emmer. So fourth place was Christian. Let's see if Christian has anything up from the show. was Italy. That was the Flex Pro weekend show. Anything new? This was Christian's last update. Yesterday, it looked like he posted it. Didn't have his tan on yet, you can see, but he was ready. Yeah, this young guy is definitely making waves, making a name for himself this season. Maybe in his stories he's got something current. Yeah, looks good, looks good. Hey guys, if you know of any Instagram pages with additional footage, let me know. So they're in the same place in the Portuguese Riviera, Casino Estoril. This is where they filmed, I believe, both Casino Royale James Bond movies, both the original with Sean Connery and the much later one with Daniel Craig. Okay. All right. Well, Bible Without Borders. That's their footage from their pictures from. Dude. Yeah. Sideways footage is killing me. Killing me. I'm going to stop the screen. Stop the screen. Let's see. SMG says, I don't see why Nathan beat William. Personally, I don't think people give Bonac's back enough credit. Bonac just needs a bigger chest and shoulders. I don't know if that's possible. I feel like I hate that phrase, but now I find myself using it. I think his chest and shoulders were bigger before. I hate to say that, but I think that's the case. Let's take a look. Yeah, you know, he never had like a crazy V-taper, and that's mainly only because of his shorter torso. It's hard to have a really pronounced V-taper with a short torso. That's where the longer torso, the long waist of someone like a Nathan actually is an advantage. It gives you the impression, the look of a greater V-taper. Yeah, but Bonac's back definitely is up there as one of the best. It's pretty damn great. I do think he'd be better off standing straighter up when he poses it rather than leaning back a little bit. That's not bad. No, it's weird. None of them have these massive traps in that pose. Some guys, you see these big triangular traps when they hit that rear lat spread. Yeah, but Amir has been very consistent with the condition. Every show I've seen him in, I think this is his fourth show of the season. He's been in great condition, this kid. I say kid because I think he's 25 years old, which is a kid. Consider Bonac's like 42, 43. Nathan's got to be late 30s, close to 40 by now. Got to be, because he's been around a while now. Well, these are still prime years in bodybuilding. You know, the days when, that's Nick Strength and Power, the days when a 40-year-old was an old man in bodybuilding, those are over. That is the tail end of most guys' careers, especially if they started competing as like teenagers, early 20s. But we're seeing a lot of guys over the past 10 years winning big shows. I mean, even the late Sean Rudin, I think he was 43 when he won the Olympia. He was the oldest man to ever win the Mr. Olympia. Rest in peace, Sean. Flexitron. Ronnie Coleman didn't win his first Olympia till he was like 37 or something, 36. You know, where you go back in time, Arnold won his first Olympia. I think he was 24. I think Lee Haney was 23 when he won his first Olympia. So guys did win the title much younger back then. What else? What other who else should we look at? Bodybuilder Without Borders. Who's the best bodybuilder? Look at this guy. See if he's got anything up. So this is the best newcomer of the show. I mean, someone until I did the preview with Giles the other day, I'd never heard of Carlos Carlau from Brazil. I've certainly heard of him now. Let's take a look at this guy. Here's his stories. That's physique update. So yeah, you can see he's got a longer waist too. That's why they call him Nathan. He's got an almost identical structure to Nathan. Great arms, great biceps. Lats coming out, jutting out to the side. Do a lot of talking. That's a good shot. Yeah, we'll be hearing more about this guy. Plenty of size, very good shape. Reminds me of Nathan a little, now probably because of the hair, Tonio Burton. Tonio's looking really good now. He's filled out since the shows. He's staying on his prep, I'm sure, on his diet, but he's looking much fuller and rounder right now. Yeah, Carlos is he's gonna be someone to keep an eye on. Look at the width of those lats and shoulders. This is clearly not the greatest resolution, this footage. It's not doing him like a ton of favors. There you can see the condition. That's good lighting. Good, props to the promoter, because not every show is lit well. This one was. Very pleasing physique on this guy. Yeah, look at that. They did the pose down out in the crowd, it looks like. Where's everybody else? Even the cameraman, even the photographers are jacked. Oh, top 7. So he got 7th. I wonder who got 6th. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, the scores, they're usually up no later than the next day on ipbpro.com. So again, that's a great, a lot of websites will report only the top 5, and sometimes, you want to see the entire scorecard for all divisions. To do that, you should definitely go to ipbpro.com. I'll take a look at the Stefan. I want to see if he's got anything new. This is your classic winner. Doesn't look like he's got any stage footage up. Maybe in his stories. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the hamstrings all dug out. That's a great look. The muscle quality. That's Patrick Torres' client. Patrick also coaches a lot of great people, including your reigning 212 Olympia, Keon Pearson. That's a great shot of him winning. Yeah. So I want to look at the Nasser Saeed, the 212 winner. See if he's got some stuff up. These were all posted before when I did the preview. Wonder if he's updated at all. You would think so. Well, look at all those stories up there. My goodness. Yeah, you look fantastic. I don't read Arabic. I can barely read English, right? To the Olympia. Yeah, we're having a little debate about the 212 division. Do we think it's sort of falling off in popularity because so many of the better 212 guys are moving on? John Jewett is one example. Tonio Burton. We've had a few of them, of the top 212 guys, leave that division for open. They're doing very well. So I think a lot of guys are seeing 212 as a stepping stone for the better 212 guys to go on to the Olympia, to the Open, I should say. Which, I'd like to see the 212. It's never going to be as popular and get the same accolades and money and everything as the Open, but it deserves every bit as much respect. These guys work just as hard. They do everything the Open guys do, all the training, the diet, everything. It's like a lot of the same pictures over and over. It's like he's eating his medal. Hoping for some video. It's a lot of the same picture. Okay. You got me. Well, let's see. I have a correction on my James Bond mode. Sean Connery never started Casino Royale movie. The 1967 Casino Royale movie, Devin Navin as James Bond. Thank you for that correction. I thought Casino Royale was a comedy with Peter Sellers. Clearly, I'm wrong. That was not an era where I watched a lot of the movies from, 60s movies. It's crazy. I did go to film school. You'd think I'd know some of this stuff. I just want to see if there's anything new on Bodybuilders Without Borders. Any new posts before we say goodbye? That's it. I'll take one last look then. Just take one last look at the judging, and then we'll say goodbye. So, get rid of that banner. Get rid of your comment. All right, so one last look, guys, at the top three. On your right was your winner, Nathan DeAsha. In the middle was your runner-up, William Bonac. On your left, Emir Omaragic, your third place finalist. Only Nathan DeAsha gets the Olympia qualification. William Bonac already has one from winning the M-Pro Classic in Spain 3 weeks ago. So these two guys already have their Olympic qualifications. Emir needs to win a show if he wants to get to the Olympia because the point system is gone. Maybe it'll come back someday, but for now it is gone. All three of those guys. So yeah, Goku, we're looking forward to Dubai. Is going to be a big show. It's because it's got, big money. Money talks. You put up a big prize, cash prize purse, which in this case I believe is $100,000 for first place, which is by far ahead of all these other shows except for the Arnold Olympia. Aside from those two shows, nothing comes close to this. $100,000 for men's open winner. Rubiel is looking nuts. He's looking crazy right now. I think I want to actually look at Rubiel with you guys. I want to try to get an interview with him because my wife does speak fluent Spanish. Me, not so fluent. But yeah, I know we're getting way ahead of ourselves. Let's see, present. Share screen. Yeah, let's take a look at Nextzilla before we go. Rubiel Mosquera from Colombia. Oh, I gotta get rid of this. Okay, here we go. So this was him a few days ago with Chris Cormier. They're currently in Dubai training. Look at the round, full muscle mass on this guy. I know it's not the prettiest physique. His waist is kind of wide. But in a shot like this where you really can't tell, that's crazy right there. Look at the delts, the arms. Those quads are insane. Insane. So Dubai is about a month away, I think, at this point. I think we're 4 or 5 weeks away. So plenty of time. Plenty of time. He is looking. Nick Strength and Power just did a video update because he's just. How can you not talk about this guy? This is. I wouldn't call him Rookie of the Year because he did compete at the Romania show last fall, so he's not really technically a rookie. He's definitely one of the best new guys. He's out there training with Brian at Camp Cormier. Look at that. Brian has to stand next to this mutant. He's even got giant calves. I mean, everything. The back. He's a thick dude, Nextzilla. I think he should stop training his neck. His neck is big enough. They say his arms need to be bigger. It's only because his legs are so crazy huge. Those are some monstrous arms. I mean, he's just a massive human being. Yeah, that's his side shots are just mind blowing. What's that? You got more there? Oh, that's a photo shoot. Okay. That's some calf training. Look at those calves. Got great calves. Quads we know are enormous. Look at the legs on this guy. Crazy. Yeah, I don't know who else. I know Beirut, I think, is planning on doing Dubai. This guy, Rubiel, has to be one of the favorites, though. He has to be. He's just a freak. Straight up freak. And, he's getting in shape. He was in shape last time. I think he's going to be in better shape this time. Doing some swimming. Okay. All right. Stop the screen. All right. So that's it, guys. Ooh, it's hot up here. So appreciate you guys watching. Again, no, that's not it. I want to go to the banners. Sorry. So these were your placings for the Portugal Pro. Technically, it's the Mr. Big Evolution Portugal Pro. Nathan DeAsha, your winner. William Bonac, runner-up. Third place, Emir Omaragic. Fourth place, Christian Wolski from Poland. 5th place from France, Anthony Gel. Congratulations to all these guys. Please follow me on Instagram. Same name as the channel, Ron Harris Muscle. And if you like what you see on these videos, please, it doesn't cost you anything. Subscribe, like, share, ring that notification bell so you know when I have new content. Literally about 40 minutes before I did this video, I just put out a new Ask Dr. T, getting Dr. Trulianos' opinion on teenagers, particularly very young teenagers who are still growing in height using steroids, because this 14-year-old kid on trend has become like a viral thing. Why it's a really bad idea from the point of view of a medical doctor, because I'm not a doctor. I can't speak with that authority that Dr. T can. And I'm glad I had the opportunity to get a medical opinion on a 14-year-old boy, it's not a man, using Trenbolone, one of the most toxic, dangerous steroids known to man. Very, very powerful. It works great, but it has a lot of side effects, and it's one of the more dangerous steroids to use long term. If you're going to stay on it in large amounts for a long time, it's not going to be a good outcome for you. Anyway, I'm rambling on, as I'm known to do sometimes. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Appreciate you being here on this channel with me, watching Portugal Pro coverage. I will see you guys next time. Peace.